We are going to launch the big and bigger surprise of Mi 11. First, I'm going to introduce to you the Mi 11 Pro. Mi 11 Pro is designed, target is to become the king of Androids. And you will see whether we can call it the king of Androids. Now let's take a look at this smartphone. It comes in 3 color variants. I like the green color especially because it represents the season of spring. Let's take a look at the green variant. So this time Mi 11 Pro comes in 3 color variants. The display of Mi 11 Pro is like Mi 11, is a top-level display. This is a AMOLED quad curved display. This time, in this display, it is also boosted by Dolby Vision. This technology, in terms of contrast, color, and the brightness, looks vivid. So this is the top-notch display of Mi 11 Pro. It also supports the stereo dual speaker, and we have sound by Harman Kardon. All these represent the experience of the king of Android. It is powered by Qualcomm Snapdragon 888. Well, let's take a look at the battery life of Mi 11 Pro, right? To resolve the issue of battery life, first, it is supported by a 5,000 mAh battery.
Till now, I know you might have some concern about our cameras, the camera technologies. We have an unparalleled camera array. You will feel astonished. So let's have a look at the sensor size of iPhone 12 Pro. So ours is 5 times the size of a iPhone 12 Pro. So there's a saying in camera industry, which is saying that the larger your sensor size is, the more powerful it is.
Mi 11 Pro is also boosted by the 50 times Tele macro lens for the king of Android. So this is a ultra wide angle picture. And if we zoom in by 50 times, you see 2 people are sitting in a boat.
And also 67-watt wireless charging. With all these advanced technologies, with their debut, it is also our first IP68 smartphone. It is also the first smartphone that supports Dolby Vision. With all these high-end configurations, we would call it the king of Android. But now I will just show you the price directly. The price is 4,999 Chinese RMB. So without any comparison with our competitors, I would believe that it would be the goalkeeper for the high-end smartphone. And those are the 3 different editions. And so what is the next one we want to introduce to you? It's the Mi 11. It's the bigger surprise. Mi 11 Ultra. So shall we have a look at our video clip first? So what is so good about it? So when you look at it, you will already be impressed with it because it has the triple pro-grade cameras. There are 3 cameras. The first one is the Gyan 2, the ultra-wide camera. the IMX586 ultra wide, and also it has a pro grade 100 times telemicro camera. When you put these three cameras together, we are being challenged by how we place these three extreme cameras together. And also we have equipped the DTOF technology for the very first time.
For the DxO mark evaluation, in terms of photography, ultra-wide angle, as well as video shooting, we all rank number 1. So we are indeed a champion of 3 titles. And the camera department has done a lot of tests, comparing it with other camera system of the flagships, and I think you all know the results. Do we need to compare it? Honestly, I removed those slides because I think it might be boring. So, when you get your Mi 11 Ultra, you can make your own comparison. Mi 11 Ultra is designed, target is to become the ultimate of Android, and we want to become the peak of all Android devices. You know our target. Now that we want to create a mobile phone that is beyond the mobile phone.
We're looking at this rear display, and they even claim that we are copying from others. It is a little bit annoying for us. So what is the function of this rear display? Actually, it has several different functions. For example, it can demonstrate various information. But the reason we design it is for selfie. So can you imagine that with this triple pro-grade cameras, could any smartphone achieve this? So actually, we have our front camera, but if you like it, you can even use this rear camera to take a selfie. And this is with the ultra-wide angle camera. It is really impressive. And actually, with this rear display, there's an extra function because we define our Mi 11 Ultra as the tech fans and geeks of our products. So they might encounter scenarios like overseas and in the wild. So we have the super power saver mode with only 10% of the power. It has a battery life of over 55 hours. And this is a really considerate arrangement. And this function, I want you to understand our intention. So with Mi 11 Ultra, in all possible aspects, is showing the top-notch technology of this industry. And in all possible aspects, it has been the smartphone that has the best performance. And I would like to show you some details. The first one, the display. It has the high-end display, and it could be the most expensive display to date in the market. And the second thing is it is powered by this 5,000 milliamps battery and a 67-watt wired turbocharging, as well as a 67-watt wireless turbocharging. It is even thinner than 11 Pro. What is the reason? It's because it is made with the refined ceramics, which could be even thinner than the glass. Although we have this big camera, it is not that we don't want to test the limit, but the cameras has this fixed size. But we want to show something different. And do you agree with me? And so with this smartphone, we also have this dual stereo speaker, and which is collaborated and sounded by Harman Kardon. It also supports IP68, and that is the ultimate camera. The Ultra of Android, and with this unique smartphone, what could be the price? I think we don't need to compare it with any competitor anymore. And so our price is 5,999 RMB yuan. And here, so as we define it as the ultra of Android, we might compare it with other ultra products. But we think we are a different version of ultra, and we have these 3 different editions. It is 8 GB plus 256 GB is 5,999, with a 12 GB plus 256, with the price 6,499 Chinese RMB. We also have this ceramic edition and a marbled ceramic special edition.